Purnamaste, Purnamaste, and everybody welcome. Welcome to the art of the word that I am from the heart. And I just wanted to tell you something. I love you as myself. I'm sensitive and I don't judge people, I don't attack people, I don't condemn people. I teach people in their faces when they say something to me. You should never allow people to judge you, to condemn you, and accuse you. Never. Never. If you are not judging, accusing, condemning no one, you are not doing to them what you don't want to be done upon you. And you don't want anyone to do it upon you. Come on. Don't allow people to judge you. Because in these dark times, people are going through a lot of darkness. And they are judging and attacking, condemning, like before they didn't have time. Now, who they are within, who they think that they are showing. They are judging and condemning others, condemning you, condemning me, condemning everyone. Just remember, they condemned Jesus Christ, they condemned Buddha, they condemned Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, they condemned all ascended masters in this world. Wanted to kill them or kill them, accuse them. That's how it goes in this world. The ego, the problems that are within, the suffering, sees on others, those who are pure, and judges them and blames them for what is hurting inside, what is burning them inside, what they cannot let go of inside. You have to know that they are judging you has not shit got to do with you. Has not shit got to do with you. Has not shit to do with you. It's within them. They suffer. They have judgment within them. They have condemnation within them. They have accusation within them. They suffer in darkness. And this suffering that is within them, they give to others. Yeah. Suffering that is within. Then they make others suffer. They condemn and judge. It has nothing to do with you. I'm teaching about love. I'm teaching about source truth. About love that doesn't have to forgive. I'm teaching about that what they judge has nothing to do with you, but with them. They need to heal their shadow. They need to bring their unconscious to unconsciousness. But they did not. They should deal with it within. It hurts them within. They suffer. That's why they condemn and judge others, accuse others. They see their own darkness in you, in me. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you. It's within them. I never attack anyone. I never gossip. I never judge you. I come after you, judge you, attack you, what you do. I can be very heavy like a cat because I'm so sensitive. If in my energy, mind violates me, I feel the energy. I only stand up for my sensitive energy. I would never judge you. I would never condemn you. I would never accuse you. I would tell you these are shadows. This you need to heal within yourselves. It is not who you are. I love you for the purity of the soul that you are. Whatever is within me, I give to others. You can hear in my voice, my heart a little bit sad, but full of love, and there's nothing to forgive. My childhood friend, who left being my friend after my first years of awakening, when we were together in a religion called Hare Krishna. But we are from children the best friends. And then when I left that religion, his gurus told him that he should stay away from me, that I'm a demon, and like this. And he did for many, many years. And from time to time I just send him email. I love you. Love is unconditional. Love doesn't change if you love me or not. And now when this crisis comes, you know, he had to write something, and he was writing his mind something. And I wrote to him back, "Oh, my brother, you are never your mind. I don't care for your mind. I love you forever. Sweet soul, love never changes. Mind need to forgive. Mind would stop loving you. You speak your mind. I love you forever. There's nothing to forgive." And I told him, "Before you judge me, come and see me. To see the master that God knows to see. For you would not believe who I am. But you have to see me for yourself, that you would. And you are welcome. And I love you. And I have been waiting for you. And I loved you for 7 years. I had nothing to forgive, although you rejected me. I given him love. I given him a Zen poetry, the deepest source love. No condemnation, no accusation, no judgment. There's no judgment in me." And he said, "You are mentally sick. You need to get, you are not bona fide. It means that I don't belong to his religion. You are completely lost. And his religion teaches not to judge. That you are completely lost. You are a mental patient. You need help. And when you find yourself some help, then I can be your friend. And then you will see me." Oh, what a damn thing he said to himself. What a damn thing he said to himself. And what I told him is, "You don't know me. I know you. You cannot see me. I see you. I say nothing. I don't condemn you. I don't judge you." Source, I called him Krishna. Krishna, because his religion believes in Krishna. Krishna sees me and knows me for who I am. Krishna knows when I go to sleep, my heart is light as feather. I depend on no other. No other can see me. But God sees you also, and your suffering that is within you, and your pain, and your attachments, and your guilt, and your fear. God sees me loving you and giving you love. God saw you judging, accusing. Source saw you. It is written. I depend only on the truth that I am in my heart. No one can see the truth that I am. No one else but Source. Everyone else, if they love me, they feel their truth within me. If they judge me, oppose me, they have problem is within them. They see their mind, their projection in me. Only Source knows the truth that I am, felt in my heart, love that I am, free of his suffering. He needs my blessings. He would need to pray to me and ask me for blessings. Source knows I'm free of guilt, free of attachments, free of questions and doubt, one with the Source that I am. And I have nothing to forgive. I have nothing to forgive. I cry for him. I love him since a child. What he thinks about me has nothing to do with me. It's the darkness within him. But he said it out loud. And he said, I don't want to offend you, but you're a mental patient. You need to find yourself a help. He completely lost it. You are disconnected from God. And the thing is that I don't resent him. I don't hate him. I pray for him. I love him. But I cannot change. I cannot change what he has done until he is sorry. I have nothing to forgive. I returned this to him. I said, whatever you see in me is in you. You point a finger at me, you point at yourself. Whatever you said to me, you said to yourself 3 times. God heard you, Source heard you. I bless you, for blessing is with me. May Source give you the highest good in life that you deserve by your deeds. I cannot change your deeds. I have nothing to forgive. I cry for you. But whatever he has done to himself. For I love him. I won't fight. I won't judge him. I won't condemn him. I'm a saint. Whole and complete holy man who can get angry but doesn't condemn, resent, judge, gossip. I returned it to him. I blessed him with the best that in his life he can achieve. And that Source give him the best. And in this way, whatever he said 3 times to himself. Source knows who are the pure beings, enlightened beings in this world. Others do not see us. Others condemn us, always. But what we see, they can't do nothing to us. They are only because if you judge anyone, condemn anyone, you're doing it to yourself. You're pointing 3 fingers at yourself. And others will fight with you and condemn you and judge you back. But I'm a wizard. I'm an enlightened master. And then you get tenfold everything back. For enlightened being doesn't condemn you, judge you, attack you. fight, but tells you that God sees you and God sees me, and I depend on no other, and let God give you the highest. And because enlightened being doesn't fight to be right, condemn you and accuse you, Source stands for enlightened being and gives tenfold reaction. They judge me. He judges me 3 times. 10 times he gets the karma returned. I have nothing to forgive. His ego is judging me, accusing me, condemning me. If I would have to forgive him, if I would be offended and resent, I would be on ego myself. Ego offends, and ego is offended and needs to forgive. I have nothing to forgive. Therefore, source energy stands for me. And the reaction is tenfold. And whatever others do to you, I actually told him, I have nothing to forgive. But were that I am gift for you, and master that I am gift for you, I'm free of your suffering, free of your blame, judgment. I have nothing to forgive. I love you. May you reach the highest in your life always. This life. But I don't want to. If you beg me to see me again in your life, I never want to see you again. I love and respect myself as source that I am loved and respect that I am. And I will not love myself less and disrespect myself. I'm allowed to be loved as source doesn't love me. Less than source love me and disrespect it. No. For what is there to forgive? What is there to forgive? You have to forgive when they judge you, attack you, condemn you. It's within them. They suffer. Has nothing to do with you. And if you resent, if you judge and attack and blame, when they judge and attack you, if you fight, you depend on their ego. You go in their ego and you want to destroy and prove your ego right and destroy their ego and prove them wrong. You don't depend on truth. You depend on their ego. It's within them. And you lose the truth. It becomes your karma. It becomes your karma. It doesn't have to be your karma. It doesn't have to be your karma. Actually, when you forgive, when you do not judge them, condemn them, accuse them back, resent them, try to take revenge, but you allow Source to give them the best that they deserve. You don't hate them. You only free yourself. You only save yourself. You cannot save them. You cannot free them. You only save yourself and free yourself if you forgive. Only that. For it's within them, it's their suffering, their darkness. They need your blessings. And you just declare, this is not mine. They can keep it. And even if you want them not to suffer, want them not to get a reaction for what they done to you, cannot change. You cannot change that. If you cannot forgive, if you resent, judge and blame, you condemn, accuse and judge yourself. It becomes your karma. But if you forgive, and you have nothing to forgive like I do, you cannot change their karma. What they have done upon themselves. And only when they are sorry from the heart, only if they are sorry from the heart, sincerely, they free themselves. They don't have to apologize to me or to you. They have to be sorry in their heart, sincerely. They have to be sorry in their heart, sincerely. And only in this way they save themselves and free themselves. I have nothing to forgive, and I see what they do to themselves only. I cannot save them. For until they are to be sorry, they have done it 10 times to themselves only. And you have to know this. If you forgive, you only save yourself. Free yourself. For what they have done to you is within them. Has nothing to do with you. It's their darkness. But I cry for him and for everyone who does shit to me. Throws stones and stabs knife in my heart like he did. It hurts. But I don't cry for myself. I don't want to stab him back. I cry for him. Love, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's done upon himself. And he doesn't even want to know. In his ego, he thinks he's righteous. But I know what he done upon himself. And Source knows, God has seen him. And I know I cannot change if he's not sorry. That's why I told him these things that I'm speaking in this video. You know? For I know he only hurts himself. And I cannot save him or change it, even though I had nothing to forgive. And I loved him for 7 years when he left, unconditionally, as I love him now. But I never want to see him again. He doesn't deserve me. I love myself as Source that I am loves me and respects me. In the teeth of a lion I am at home. Same teeth that represent fear of death for people in this world. Same teeth are the refuge. Carry me home, baby lion cub. No one can do anything to me. When they kill me, they would kill me. They would not change the truth that I am. Fact that I am free of birth and death, enlightened master. But only Source sees the master that I am. And enlightenment. Others see their minds, their judgment in me. Their religion, their beliefs, their demons. In same way, Jesus didn't care that they judge him and condemn him, accuse him. They were accusing him, judging him, condemning him. He said, my kingdom is not within. I answer only to God. Source that I am, my authority, no one else. He saw they need help. He saw he's free of birth and death. He's free of karma. He may die, but he goes back to the source. His body may die, but he saw what they're doing to himself, to themselves. He saw what they're doing to themselves. And that's why even when they killed him, in the last moments, when they tortured him and killed him, and they were like, we are killing him, we are punishing him, they were so happy. He was like, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. I have nothing to forgive. But I see what they're doing to themselves. I'm free of birth and death. I go back to the source consciousness. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. But what they do to themselves, they torture and kill enlightened being who is one with God. And they will have to suffer lifetimes after lifetimes in darkness and suffering to get a lesson what they did. He saw they are not sorry. They will never be sorry. He could not save them. He cried for them. He knew he is saved. He is free of birth and death. Back to the source. But he saw they will have to suffer lifetime after lifetime in most terrible darkness. That's what he said. Love, forgive them. They have not. For they don't know what they're doing. Because they don't know what they're doing to themselves. And they are only doing to themselves. And I see, in the same way, when they judge me, condemn me, accuse me, they cannot change the truth that I am. But they judge and condemn and accuse themselves. Whatever you point a finger at me, look at your hand. You pointed 3 fingers at yourself. Oh boy. Truth is truth. You can see masters are judged, accused, and condemned in this world. But we don't defend ourselves. We don't prove right. We don't prove them wrong. And when they judge you and criticize you, Source knows the truth that I am in my heart. Truth that I am doesn't change. What they see in me is in their mind. If they are negative, it's opposition. It's darkness that is within them, if they judging. You feel the truth that you are in the heart. It feels joy, it feels love. You are that. And what they see, if they see something else, has nothing to do with you. Truth is truth. I am the truth that I am, word that I am, and you should be also like that. Truth depends only on the truth. Word that I am, the man that I am, depends only on God, on source that I am, in the heart that I am. And what others see, and what others think, and what others judge, and what others see in me has nothing to do with me. I depend only on God. Only God can see me. Only source can see me. Everybody else see their own mind. They see their own judgment. An enlightened being in this world, a master, only source can see and know. Others see what is in their mind. And if they see love in me, they see themselves, who they are. But if they see something else, they condemn, they judge, they accuse, they condemn and judge and accuse themselves. Truth that I am doesn't change. And this truth that I am you, according to what others think, what others judge, what others condemn. Truth that I am doesn't change. Truth is truth. And truth answers only to source that I am. That's why also Jesus Christ didn't answer to Pontius Pilatus. He didn't answer to Pharisees. He didn't answer to no one but God. Source that I am everyone in the heart, in his own heart and no other. Truth doesn't change. Truth is truth. And in this way, praise of others does not add anything upon a master. And when they criticize and judge and condemn him, it doesn't take anything from his royalty. That's how it is. That's how it is. Truth depends only on the truth. What others think got shit with me. Only source can know the truth that I am. And that's why truth that I am answers to no one but the source of all sources. That I am and no other. Yeah. And if truth answers, if you answer to others who judge you, who accuse you, who condemn you, then you depend on their ego. You go in your ego and you depend on their ego, on what they think, what they judge. You don't depend on the source of all sources or God, on the divine anymore. You lose the truth. Now you are in the ego. That's why truth doesn't defend itself. Truth answers to no one but source of all sources, that I am no other, in the heart of an angel. Angels explain themselves only to their heart, to God in their heart. What others think have nothing to do with us. It's everything in the mind. Truth doesn't change according to opinions, judgment of others. Truth is truth. That's why truth answers to no one but to the heart, the source of all sources, to God. And only one who can see and know the truth is source that I am in my heart that I am. And others see only their minds. Only source knows me. Only source knows you. Only source sees me. Only source sees you. Others see what is within them in me. But only God, only source, knows who I am and knows me for who I am and sees me. You have to remember, the greatest saints were killed in this world, but God still saw them. People in this world, they see their darkness. They see their demons in those who are most pure and most holy. And they judge and accuse and condemn. They point fingers. And that judgment, condemnation, darkness is within them. They have to heal within themselves. And that's why truth doesn't change. Truth is truth. And only source can see the truth that I am. That's why when they condemn me, when they blaspheme me, when they judge me, I have nothing to forgive. Their ego, that demon is attacking and judging. And if I would have to forgive, if I would have to resent, if I would have to blame, I would be in ego, in the devil. Ego is the devil. But I'm not. I have nothing to forgive. But I see what they do to themselves. And I give them a lesson, hard lesson. And I pray for them. I love them. Forgive them. For they don't know what they do to themselves. But I know, I see. They cannot. And even if I forgive, even I have nothing to forgive, I cannot change what they have done to themselves. And that's why truth answers only to the heart, that I am to no one. Truth doesn't change according to what is in others. And what I see, because you have to know, those who suffer most, who are in separation of the self most, in this world, the darkness is greatest within them. And they condemn and judge the purest, most shiniest beings in this world. And Source knows who they are. Both of them, God knows who they are. And what I see is, they need my blessings. They need my healing. They need to listen to my teachings so they can stop suffering. My presence for them is a divine gift, most precious. I see they suffer. They need me, I don't need them. And when I lose them, I am not the one unlost, but they have lost something precious. That's why I say, don't care if they judge you, if they accuse you, if they condemn you. But say, oh, what a damn thing he done. He said to a reflection of himself in the mirror that I am. You have to understand. If you answer to them, you are in ego. If you defend yourself, you have to understand they need your help. They need your blessings, like they need my blessings, my help. But they are judging, condemning, accusing those who could help them to save themselves. And they are just hurting themselves further. They suffer, I'm love. I will not allow them to beat me and hurt me. But I have nothing to forgive. Forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. They're doing it only to themselves. And if you cannot forgive them, it has nothing to do with you, but now you have made it your own karma. That's why answer only to your heart. Only source in your heart. Truth, God, who you are, your highest self, can know your truth, feel your truth. And it feels like love. It feels like expansion. It feels like joy, for it is the truth. And when others don't like it, judge it, criticize it, condemn it, darkness is within them, has nothing to do with you. They don't know what they're doing to themselves, because what we do to others, we do upon ourselves. What we do to others, we do upon ourselves. And when they judge you, criticize you, condemn you, pray for them, bless them, but remove them out of your life. But forgive them, for what they do to you, they only do to themselves. They cannot change the truth that you are. But if you cannot forgive them, they hurt you, they are judging, they are condemning, but now you make their suffering, their lower dimensional reality, your karma. No. Forgive them. You cannot change their karma. Love them, but let them never touch you again to judge you again. Let Source give them the highest good. For truth doesn't change. That's why truth answers only to the source of all sources in the heart, explains the truth to no other, to no challenges, no accusations, no opposition. Truth explains and answers only to Source that I am, and reveals the truth for those who love and see the truth that I am. And no one else can see you but Source. Therefore, depend on your heart. Whoever loves you, sees you. Whoever judges you, condemns you, accuses you, they need healing. They are so beloved you, they need healing. They suffering. It's not your suffering, is within them. Depend on the truth that you are love in your heart. And love them. They don't know what they're doing. But you love yourself and respect yourself as Source loves you and respects you. And answer to no one but Source that I am in your heart. Be the truth. I do this video for you to be the truth that I am. And depend only on your heart, on Source of all sources, your highest self, God, who you are in your heart, and no other to be the truth. For this is enlightenment, to depend on your own truth and be your own truth, and what others think, it's within them. You depend only on your truth, and what they do to you, say to you, they do and say to themselves. Be the truth that I am. I give you my word. I want you to remove all people who judge you, criticize you, condemn you, and know they are doing it only to themselves, so you forgive them. You never allow them to touch you again, to hurt themselves. They cannot hurt you. And let the source give them the highest. So you can be free as I am. They judge me and condemn me. They accuse me. But the same teeth that represent fear of death for them are the same teeth of the lion, that I am at home in that teeth and feel like a baby lion cub who is carried home. I'm unconditional love. I have nothing to forgive, and I don't judge, condemn, and accuse no one. I'm very sensitive. Somebody comes here. I'm very sensitive to the mind this times more. If I say I'm enlightened master, I say it for myself. I swear to God. And my heart is light as feather. I have nothing to hide. I don't lie. I don't hurt nobody. I don't violate nobody. I don't cheat. I don't pretend. I'm not pretending not to be a master. Source knows that I am. And that's why I'm happy. And whatever they do doesn't change the truth that I am. For I feel, I know, I am that I am, true that I am. And I swear to God, let God take me down to eternal hell and let me burn for eternity in hell, if I am not enlightened master. I can burn for eternity in hell, and I swear to God that I can. And I'm happy. My heart is light as feather. God is making me to sing this and say these things. And when I say it, I get more energy to say it more, the truth that I am. And if I'm not, I can burn in hell, and I swear to God. The source that I am. Who can say this thing? Who can say something like this in this world? Nobody. Nobody can say this because everybody is afraid of God. But no, same fear of death is where I live. Same teeth that they are afraid of are my home. The kingdom is within. Who can say such thing? And then get even more power to roar more, because source that I am glorifies me and knows the truth that I am. Others see their own darkness. That's why I depend only on truth that I am and say crazy things. But when I say it, source empowers me to roar more. So yes, I swear to source that I am. To empower you with the power, let no one judge you. Depend only on source in your heart and no other. For no other can see you. The demons they see in you are within them. Forgive them, they don't know what they do. I love you. And if anybody feels like you wish to offer a support to the art of the word that I am, that you wish to offer a donation, do know I trust and I have faith in the word that I am. I do my work. And I know without of you there would be no art of the word that I am. There would be not this video, there would not be me teaching. And I know this. And I'm so grateful. And if there's any blessing in this heart, they are a lot. For word that I am speak truth. This things that I say in this video, no man says. So trust, blessings are here. Truth is here. And maybe you receive more than you can ever give. But I know that without of your help, assistance, even though you assist yourself maybe more than me, I would not be able to work. I would not be able to give you one word that I am. And that's why I'm so grateful. If any blessing to me, let go to you. In giving we receive. And I'll not chat with you. I'll not personally guide you. I don't do messenger. I don't do guidance in comments. I'm artist, poet, teacher who does videos, writings, poems. This is what I do. But I want to give you something because you have given me something that really I appreciate so much. That energy. Without it, I would not be able to work in this world. So I do the best white light source healing on you. I say nothing. I'm silent. I'm very clairsentient. I connect with your energy. I just want to give you my best energy and say nothing. It's quantum white light source healing. No appointment needed. I don't need to say anything. I'm just grateful for your energy, and I want to give you my best energy. So I do best white source light healing on you. I purify what needs to be purified. I balance what needs to be balanced. I clear out what needs to be cleared out. And I fill you up with diamonds. I cover you with white light. I cover you with source light. I do what I can. But I cannot heal you. I cannot save you. You heal yourself. You save yourself by changes that you do on yourself, work on yourself, and faith that you have in yourself. If you care that others judge you and condemn you, accuse you, and you judge them, attack them back, answer to them, fight with them, no one can heal you. No one can save you. You are in ego. You are in ego, fighting with egos. But if you depend on the truth, source of all sources, that I am, your highest self, who you are, who we all are, God and no other, you save yourself, you heal yourself. I only do healing on everyone who offers me a donation. I give you my word. But all I can do is give you my word and do healing to everyone. And what you do with my word and with my healing is up to you. You save yourself. And thank you, everyone, for your love, for your likes. Thank you for the presence of your magnificent being in this game. Just for that, we are in this together. I love you and thank you. We are in this together regardless the weather. I roar for you so you can roar as I am. Or I am you. And what I think has nothing to do with you. Depend on the truth in your heart and no other. Only source that I am in your heart. You yourself can know the truth and is felt as truth. Others see their mind. If they see something ugly, ugliness is within them and suffering. If they see love, love is within them. So focus on those who love you. Love respects. Truth respects the truth and loves the truth as Source loves the truth and respects truth and I am. Whoever doesn't love and respect your truth, don't be with them. Don't throw pebbles to swine. They are to cover them in their own shit and throw it back at you. Give your diamonds only to those who love you, appreciate you, never judge you, condemn you, and are grateful for the diamonds. And depend only to God. Let no one judge you. And if they do, forgive them, for they know not what they do, but you do. So remove yourself. Let them do it to themselves. And with birds of your feather, we flock to heaven and earth together in our truth. No judgment, no condemnation, but love, comedy, and joy. Purnamaste, Purnamaste.